Thank you all for coming. This turnout is overwhelming. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you for coming out here to help us celebrate 40 years of Bose Construction's service to the community of Brookings and the surrounding area. We are also celebrating the retirement of Lyle Bose and Marcia Bose. As we said earlier, you know, when we were talking about the 40th, we figured it was a good time to acknowledge the retirement of our parents and all the accomplishments they had throughout their career. And the list is too long. Again, to try to keep it somewhat time sensitive, I won't go through the list. We got to talking about, you know, how we would set things up, and got to talking about the dozer that you see over here to your right, my left here. That dozer is a 1960 model D8H. That dozer, it's a little newer than Lyle, isn't it? That dozer, I'm not sure when that was purchased by Mannerud Construction, but it was Mannerud Construction's dozer, and Lyle and Marcia purchased that in 1975, I believe, when they started into business. That dozer would have been about 15 years old then, and that's the dozer that built the company. That thing went out into the fed crushers, and we have some pictures of our crushers. We put some of the early ones. We put the early ones up there close to the door, and we have the later ones down here. But that dozer's moved a lot of earth, and it's pretty special. And that machine, was it has not ran for over 15 years. I don't know exactly when the last time, but the guys went out here last week. They changed batteries on that thing, and it fired up out in the cold. We moved that. It was probably 2 weeks ago. We moved it. They moved it across the lot, and then I think Lyle might have seen it over there, and I don't know if he asked too many questions or what, but yeah, it did move. First time in 15 years. So that's and that thing drove onto the trailer. And off the trailer in here. But I tell you, it was awfully white in here this morning. That thing was going, I didn't know if it was 2 cylinders or 3 cylinders, but boy, it was smoking crazy. It was tough to see in here. But the old girl's pretty solid machine. We've, you know, that's the dozer that Lyle learned how to run. Don Bingham, our longest term employee out here. Don, I know you're out here. I've seen you. I can't see you now, but Don, if you're out there, stand up, wave your arm. Let's give Don a round of applause. He's been here almost 40 years. Charlie Siver went to work for us. He ran that dozer for a number of years. That's the dozer I learned how to run, and I don't know if the first time Lyle turned me loose on that dozer, I got stuck. I'll tell you, I've got about everything on wheels stuck that you could think of, wheels, tracks, or whatever it is. It's been stuck. So that dozer's quite special. It's been in our family for longer than I have, I guess. But so and it'll remain in our family for a long time. This other dozer over here is a 2006 model D8T. It's the newest one we have. Tremendous machine. That the significance of that is in 2009 we were doing an airport reconstruction project down in Mitchell, and the project started a little late, and then we had weather issues like we do quite often here in South Dakota, and we had a lot of rain, and we got behind on the project, and we had to try to figure out how to make up some time down there. So we got to talking to our dealer on our technology dealer about GPS on that dozer, and they thought that was quite interesting because they had never put one on that size of machine before. They'd all been smaller dozers, and they'd just come out with that technology. So that dozer was the first D8 size dozer in the nation to have the fully automated high-speed GPS system put on it. And it did a phenomenal job out there at the airport. As Dwayne Nelson, I know you're out there, who followed that along and finished behind it, but we were able to haul 5,000 ton of aggregate in there per day for 20 days straight and get caught up on that thing, get it ready for the prime contractor to pave asphalt. So that thing was a tremendous tool for us. And they told us that if they came out and installed it for us, they wanted to do an article on it. And of course, we agreed. We needed to get going, figure out whatever we could to get caught back up. So that, I guess that represents where we're at and where we're headed. And, technology is advancing in all phases of our business, and technology is definitely something that we all have to embrace. Even some of us are a little reluctant at times, but and Brookings is a high, big influence in technology and learning in this town, and we certainly feel that. So that. Well, that's where we're at with that. Any questions? No, I'm kidding. So again, we're time sensitive. I'd sure like to say a special thanks to our customers out there. Without you, without our valued customers, there would be no Bose Construction. Thank you for the trust that you put in us to do your projects, complete your projects on time and within budget, and to overcome the obstacles that commonly occur on construction projects. When you're dealing with the elements and the underground, there's always something that pops up that you didn't foresee, and you have to deal with that. And we sure appreciate the relationships that we have with all of you folks out here to work through those issues. And we don't take that lightly. Our customers are everything. Customers are number one. So thank you. Thank you very much. Along with our projects, the big projects are the ones that get all the publicity, the airports, the interstates, the, whatever. Those are the ones you hear about and talk about the most, but really it's the small projects, the parking lots, the gravel deliveries, the alleyways, the street maintenance projects. Those are our backbone. That's what we're here to take care of for you folks, so that the infrastructure, so everybody can move continuously throughout Brookings. And we try to do it with the lowest profile, be there, get the job done without being seen, the lowest impact we can as much as possible. Although it's hard to do a job without those orange cones out there. So thank you very much. I'd also like to say thank you to all our employees out there. I see a lot of you are here. I haven't got to visit with you individually here tonight, but it is sure fun to work with a group of self-motivated, hard-working professionals that we have at Bose Construction. The group is just tremendous. It's tough to really know, where things can go, because it just make it fun. It sometimes becomes a challenge to figure out how to challenge these people. So they just continue to get the job done, and I appreciate that tremendously. Also, I want to say thank you to my partner, Miranda. And I know she's somewhere here close, but she does a tremendous job at keeping track of us, keeping track of everything out in the field, taking care of the the books, but also her and Eric keep costs on everything that we do out there and give us some wonderful information, some great information that we could look back and we could say, hey, that didn't work very well. What could we do different? And we can analyze that, and we got to do this different next time. Or that did go well. Let's try that again. You know, that information is tremendous, and they work tirelessly to get that to us. And can we give Miranda a round of applause? She does. Miranda and Eric, they do a tremendous job. And also, I want to point out that she worked extremely hard on this gathering tonight. Extremely hard, tirelessly. So, thanks a bunch, Miranda. I appreciate it. And Eric. Eric keeps things settled down. Very calm presence for both of us. I wouldn't want to miss this opportunity to thank my beautiful wife, Rayanne. She is always there to provide me with a calm, supporting hand when things seem terribly chaotic at times. She's always that calm force there that keeps things in perspective, keeps me settled down, and creates some fun. She keeps all 4 of her boys headed in the right direction. There we go. Thank you, Rayanne. She makes it fun even when some of us are crabby. And 4 boys on some of those trips, generally one of us is crabby. I'm not going to say which one usually, but she knows. I wouldn't be able to do my job without her support. So, thank you, sweetheart. Happy Valentine's Day. So, with that, if you will look up at your screen, we're going to start a program here, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.